Alright, so that's all weird. I think I might have messed up all the notifications and stuff like that. Welcome to the stream, guys. Oh my god, why is it... Am I super loud? So, I spilled coffee all over my mixing board this morning. Let me turn down my levels. Because was that super loud? Is this better? Test. Is that better, or is that still a little too loud? Anyway, yeah, so I started and stopped the stream numerous times, over and over and over again, because I forgot that I was recording gameplay earlier. And I had my settings jacked up all the way, 60 frames a second, 20K bit, just whatever, just to record some footage. And I cannot do that when I stream, because I'm not on fiber anymore. I used to be able to do that, but I'm not on fiber anymore. So I kept stopping and starting the stream over and over again, because I had those old video settings, and it was bogging everything down. I kept forgetting to change another thing, and I had to stop it. And then I kept forgetting to change the thumbnail, and I had to stop it and start it again. And I kept just forgetting to do a bunch of stuff. So I think that threw off all the notifications. I don't think any notifications came out. I'm curious, did all you guys come from the video that I just uploaded? Did it say that I was streaming, or we shall see. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Mystery Dude, Wayfez, Caesar, M Craft, Hayden, Sully Hogs, good to see you. Jamal, Makatsi, good to see you, man. Nightbot, always pleasant. You're always here, Nightbot. Goyen, Christian, Neveleth, Zorus, Ross Forrest, and one and all that I did not mention. Let me turn up my game volume. So there we go. I just kept refreshing my sub box and it appeared. Nice, man. Yeah, I think I broke something. Afternoon, Arizona. Good to see you, man. Alright, so it looks like we are live after all that headache. I don't know, some of you guys were in the chat through all that headache, so I appreciate you sticking it out. I don't really... Yeah, kept messing things up, but we're all good now. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and listening this real content. There you go, Makatsi. I need to get back into Red Dead. When my wife was out of town on Saturday night, I did fire it up. But like, it was late, and I started a mission, and I realized it was going to take an hour, and I was like, man, I'm just too tired. I'm too tired. That's my problem with... I love the game so much. I have like 50 hours in it, but I'm very, very slow at it. Just because, it is such a time-consuming game, which is good, but it's hard for me to find a chunk of time where I can just sit there and play Red Dead, without... Oh my god, I can't believe he got me. But I love it. Oh, one sec. There we go. Alvaro! Hi, Greedo. Excited for Fallujah and the Clone Commandos. I'm definitely more excited for Fallujah. I mean, my catchphrase, I don't know, my slogan is maps and modes, right? Maps and modes, maps and modes. Reinforcements are cool, heroes and villains are cool, skins are cool, weapons are cool, all that stuff is cool, it's just icing on the cake. But the thing that, I'm dead. The thing that gets me really excited to play this game are maps and modes. So I'm definitely more excited for Fallujah than I am any reinforcement class, There we go. All right, let's go after Alpha there, K2. Ah. Will you play the new PvE modes? Yeah, I'm sure I'll give them a shot. Probably play them on a stream a little bit. That might actually be kind of fun to play with, like, Alex and Molly and Elliot from Battlefront Updates and anybody else who wants to play, That's actually kind of a cool idea, a little interactive video game PvE podcast. But yep, I will absolutely be doing that. when it goes live. Can't say when. Well, can't say how much I will be playing the PvE, you know, modes, just because I kind of, my multiplayer shooters, I prefer, you know, the competitive nature of it, and but yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot for sure.
Capture of command post has begun.
Triple XP? I'm not too sure. Josh Gonzalez, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, dude. I hope everything is going well for you. Josh, one sec. Let me make sure I'm safe. Is it secret? Is it safe? There we go. Josh says, maybe late to the game, but everyone go send your name to Mars with 2020 rover. Google Mars 2020 and you should find it. There you go. Find it. Cheers. Hell yeah, Josh. I did that for my daughter. Her name is going on the rover. My grandpa, her grandpa, my father, actually did that for her too. So her name is going twice on the good old Mars rover. So you bet your ass I knew about that, Josh. You bet your goddamn ass. So yeah, I appreciate, like, seriously, everybody. If you, it's cool. It's a neat thing, you know. You can get your name, you know, in the hardware of the rover. Have it on Mars indefinitely until we eventually get there and pick it up and salvage its parts, because we're eating ourselves. So do it. Might as well. But there was something I did very similar to that years ago. What was it? It might. I don't think it was a rover. It was. Oh, what was it? I'll think of it. I can't remember though. But yeah, Josh, I appreciate you bringing a heads up to everybody, because it is a cool thing, you know, and it gets people kind of engaged with it and interested in it when you do little fun gimmicks like that. Because they're not gimmicks, they're time capsules, right? They're time capsules. Just like Voyager, just like Voyager 1, Voyager 2, even Pioneer with the Pioneer plaque. They're time capsules of a time of humanity's history for the far future, you know? And I think it's just beautiful. You know, hundreds of years from now, 1,000 years from now, when far future humans go to colonize Mars, if we don't all kill ourselves, maybe one day somebody will check that hardware out and see Josh Gonzalez. His name was aboard the rover, and he was a part of humanity's venture into the stars. Nice, Goyen, thank you so much, and Caleb Kim, thank you so much as well for the super chat and channel support. I appreciate the patience, guys. And once again, Josh, thank you for bringing that to everybody's attention. Everybody go do it. It takes 5 seconds. Just go do it. Say you did it. It's cool. Caleb Kemp, thank you for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. How does one get good at this game? Any recommended strategies or tips and tricks? Well, I'm so hit or miss. Like, when I recorded my footage today, I was doing really good. I was at the top of the leaderboard, kicking ass. When I stream, I kind of suck. Coincidence, right? What a coincidence. But any recommendations? You know, it's tough to say, because I'm sure it's probably very similar for a lot of people out there, where I've just been playing FPS PC games my entire life, and it's just almost like second nature in a way. But I would recommend, Caleb, I think arcade mode, no, not arcade mode. I think Blast is one of the most underrated modes in this entire game. It's fun. Yes, it's fun. I love it. It's just fast-paced team deathmatch. It's great. But another reason is because it's the perfect test bed to try out some skills and practice your shooting mechanics and all that kind of stuff, because all it is shooting combat. There's no fluff, there's no, there's no phases, there's no vehicles. It is all blasters. And I always recommend to people to play a lot of Blast if they're just getting into the game for the first time, because in terms of a mode where you can perfectly practice on, Blast is unbeatable. I can imagine a lot of people, Caleb, getting the game and then jumping into something like Capital Supremacy and just immediately just getting destroyed as soon as they play, and I can see it being frustrating and whatnot. I would recommend, if you're new to the game, or if anybody is new to the game or knows anybody that's new to the game, do not discount Blast. It's a mode that should absolutely... I think people should start on Blast just to get a feel for the game, you know what I mean? That's probably my biggest recommendation, to tell you the truth. And when it comes to heroes and villains, I suck at them. I suck with blaster character. I'm horrible at lightsaber characters, and I've never really practiced too much with them. But I think the best way to practice with any hero or villain is an arcade mode. You know, just get a feel for the mechanics, get a feel for the way you can mash the buttons and do a little bit of combinations together. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Very frustrating. Yeah, Caleb, 100%. If that's what you've been doing, I would recommend jumping into Blast. And if you want a little bit more, maybe, like an objective-based game, I would play Strike. So, yeah, if you're new to the game and you're frustrated with the Capital Supremacy and you just want to get a feel for it and everything, I would absolutely recommend just playing Blast and Strike for maybe a couple weeks and just get a feel for it, you know. I think those are very underrated modes for sure. But yeah, Caleb, I appreciate that super chat and channel support. I'm sure there's a lot of people that could probably help you in the chat if you have any questions, but it's a pretty simple game. But you're up. It's like every game though. You're up against people from all over the world, and people are like level 300, and I sit back and I'm like, I play this like an hour a night. Maybe I play maybe an hour, 30 minutes a night or so on the average maybe, and that's a lot of time. But yeah, Caleb, I appreciate that, man. I hope everything's going well for you. And kick some ass. Kick some ass out there on the Battlefront for me. And Goyen, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. I greatly appreciate that. Just got the Star Wars Resistance DVD. Hope to rewatch it. Wait, just got the Star Wars Resistance DVD. Hope to rewatch it in time for season 2. Nice, man. Yeah, I still haven't watched the season 2 trailer. And the reason behind that, is you probably know, is because I haven't finished season 1. I think I watched 4 episodes of the first season, and it's not that I didn't like it. I actually it hooked me quicker than Clone Wars, and it hooked me quicker than Rebels. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the world building aspect of it. I love the animation. I thought the characters were fun. And it hooked me faster than the other 2 animated shows. That being said, the reason I kind of stopped was because I wanted to finish the Clone Wars. I wanted to devote as much time as I possibly could to the Clone Wars. And you can see how that's gone. The past 2 months have been pretty dismal when it comes to Clone Wars content. I do have a video probably going to be finished tomorrow, Clone Wars wise. I'm hoping to upload it either tomorrow or Thursday. So yeah, but I'm pretty excited to finish it. Like I said, man, it was a lot of fun. I wish I would have watched Clone Wars earlier so I could have completely digested it, and it's not an issue of like anything being spoiled or anything. I just wanted to devote time to one show. I just, you know, if I ping-ponged around and tried to watch both shows, I just can't do that. It's kind of a time management thing as well. But and my goal is to finish the Clone Wars in time for season 7, which I've kind of 100% decided that I am absolutely going to do it. Can somebody please do me the math? Can somebody please do the math for me? If season 7 comes out in what, 90 days or so? I don't know, somebody will have to do the math, but how many episodes will I have to watch a week in order to I have 25 episodes left. 25 episodes left to watch. How many episodes will I have to watch a week to be done in by the time season 7 comes out? Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't. But if somebody could do the math for me, I'd appreciate the hell out of that. But go ahead and enjoy it, man. I'm a little jealous. Whoa, that was some lag, huh? I definitely want to finish it. But I appreciate that support tonight, man. I hope everything's going well for you. Ross, I did. It wasn't yesterday. When did we talk about that on stream? Was it on Sunday night? No. Was it Monday night? Was it last? No, it wasn't last night, was it? Oh my God, there is no time is just running together. I don't know when things are and what things are. 2 days ago. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say I didn't listen to it today. Yep, I asked Alexa to play Arctic Monkeys. I don't really remember any like I didn't ask her what the name of a song was. But I liked it. I probably listened to maybe a song and a half before my daughter got a little antsy and I had to say play Wheels on the Bus or What Does the Fox Say or Baby Shark. Blow my brains out. But I liked what I heard for sure. I'll definitely have to I have a lot of Google Play reward points saved up, so I might buy an album. We'll see if I can grab an album or... Actually, are they on Amazon Music? If they're on Amazon Music, I have a Prime account. I can listen to them there. I always forget about that. They are? Okay, nice. All right, that's actually works out way better. I listen to it on my phone, listen to it in the car. I'll give them more of a shot for sure. They're on everything. Nice. Okay. I know sometimes I'll ask Alexa to play a certain artist or a song, and she says you have to sign up for Spotify, which means that it's not on Amazon. Which is a bummer, but I'm sure there's some business decisions behind the scenes that are preventing all that. Damn. Almost captured that. Take a quick sip. What's up, Master Bill? Alright, I'm with you, K2. Come on. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's go after C. Let's go after C. Oh. Boom. What maps would you guys want? I see some people talking in the chat about arrows and stuff like that. I mean, I guess what arrow does everybody want? I would love more original trilogy stuff or sequel trilogy stuff as well. But I honestly have a hard time thinking of what like original trilogy map I would want. I think that's the biggest issue that I have. I'm trying to think of what map I would want. Yeah, Bespin for sure. Yeah. Yeah, OT Capital Supremacy. That's a good point, Mikatsu. I want some original trilogy, sequel trilogy, Capital Supremacy. Absolutely. Dagobah, I've been saying that for 10 damn years, Thomas. Ain't I been saying it, Thomas? Yeah, no, I would love goofy maps like that where no conflict ever took place, but, you know, we can have fun, right? I would love that. Coruscant is probably my #1 map that I want in the game. And I've talked about this ad nauseum. Just, you know, close quarters urban combat would be a lot of fun in a map like that. I am very low in the totem pole. Least favorite map in the entire fucking game. Least favorite map in the entire fucking game. Nice, there we go. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that, Mr. Sully, Mr. Mod, Mr. Minecraft, Mr. Mustopheles? I appreciate that, Sully. Thank you so much, man. Sully says, I want the Vader/Luke fighting area on Bespin. Hell yeah. That'd be a lot of fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, that you kind of hit the nail on the head with a lot of the things that I would want too. Iconic locations. Very, very iconic locations. Yes, we get to fight on Tatooine and technically Mos Eisley, but I want to fight in the actual Mos Eisley Cantina. The one from the movie. I want to fight, you know, I want to fight in the locations. I want to fight on the Death Star, on iconic, in like the prisoner detention block, or even the trash compactor. I want to fight in iconic locations. But no, I'm never going to let it go, Jason. It doesn't make sense why it's not here. I don't understand. I just want an explanation. But yeah, I love that idea, Sully. Iconic locations, you know, Dex's Diner. There you go, T-Clay. See, and that's another reason that I would love community modification, community map building, is because people would make fun maps like that. You know, people would make a Dex's Diner. People would make silly stuff like that. And I think that would be fun. I think it would be fun to have a nice player-made variety of goofy stuff, and yeah. Spawning on you, K2. Oh, never mind. I'll wait. Somebody asked if I think they're making a Battlefront 3. You know, with all the updates that they've been giving this game, with all the content that they've been like kind of pushing and you know, roadmaps and whatnot, I don't see how they would have the time. I mean, I would assume that the same crew that made this and makes this would make that, and I just don't see. I don't know. It seems like they're putting all their eggs in this basket, you know? I don't know. Boom. Ah, that was worth it. What's up, Carter? Thoughts on the hashtag boycott Sony trend? I don't know what that's in. I don't know what that's in relation to. Did that start today? I don't pay much attention to things like that, to tell you the truth. I mean, I see so much just kind of like just outrage, mob, everybody's mad at everybody else shit on Twitter. And instead of looking at it, I just roll my eyes. And what's funny is that the people who claim that everybody gets so outraged are the easiestly outraged, and they immediately jump on Twitter to get outraged. It's very, I don't know, people are weird. Ain't got time to bleed. MCU is dropping Spider-Man and Sony has the rights back. Really? That's interesting. I wonder what is that official? I wonder why. Is there some kind of like, that's very, very strange. Well, I guess, I mean, is that really that big of an issue? I mean, he's not gonna, there's not really any kind of big grand Avengers movies, big collaborative movies anymore, right? I don't know. I boycott boycott a company for owning a character. I'm gonna boycott. I'm gonna boycott him. I'm gonna boycott a movie company for having a movie character, and I'm gonna boycott it. I don't like that another company. I don't like that another company owns this character. I'm gonna boycott the other company. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't understand the background at all. I saw the animated one. What was that called? That was ridiculously good. I really enjoyed that. Oh shit. What was that called? Oh yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that was fantastic. I watched that on a whim, on a random recommendation, and me and my wife sat down, and I thought it was awesome. I mean, it was just a complete surprise, and it blew me away, and I loved everything about it, from animation style to the music, just to the overall storyline. It was great. It was great. Don't you roll on me, AI. AI likes to roll more than actual players. Spider-Verse was a... Why is that guy shooting at me? I'm trying to think. I saw a couple of the ones with, God, that's how out of the loop I am with everything. I can't even remember the guy's name. Andrew Garfield. I saw a couple of those. Don't really remember too much about them. I haven't seen any of the newer ones except for the animated one. Nice, K2. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah, damn it. Let's see. In vehicle. Nethrev. Spawning on you, Nethrev. What do you think that stands for, Nethrev? Or is that somebody's... Is that a name that I've never heard of because I'm an idiot? There we go. Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that, not only tonight, but this entire month. Dude, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Grant says, I find it funny we were just discussing Republic Commando and the Battlefront 2 news hit. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, when I was making my thumbnail and I was adjusting the commando there, I thought about that discussion. I thought about the Republic Commando KOTOR discussion that we had, and it's yeah, coincidence. What a coincidence! But it's cool news. I'm not much of a reinforcements player in this game. I kind of like just being boots on the ground, regular running and gunning troop. But what gets me excited for things like that is seeing people's excitement for things that I'm relatively out of the loop of. That's what I think is so neat about Battlefront. Well, Star Wars in general, but Battlefront also, is that there's so many eras. There's so many eras. Did I say errors? Eras. And reasons why people love Star Wars and different things and stuff like that. And Battlefront 2, I think, has done a pretty goddamn good job of incorporating it all. Especially lately with the Clone Wars, which we've gotten a shitload of. What is going on here? But yeah, I still need to figure out a time where I can play Republic Commando. I could probably play that in an hour and get a good feel for it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe I don't know about this week, but maybe sometime next week I could fire it up. I'm just ready for Felucia, man. Oh, yikes. That guy just, like, forever and ever and ever and ever spawns as that vehicle.
Enemy forces are capturing a command post.
Damn.
Control of a command post.
But I appreciate that, Grant. Thank you so much for the support. This evening, 8:16 p.m. Eastern Time in Florida, in the United States of America, on planet Earth. Damon P. Aquadio, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well, man. Disney wanted more money from Spider-Man. Wanted more money from Spider-Man? Did they, I'm gonna have to look into this, Damon. Did some license expire? Did some, you know, I don't want to talk out of turn. There's so many people that pretend to know the ins and outs of movies on YouTube, or movie business and all that stuff on YouTube, and I don't want to be one of those, because a lot of people talk out of their ass and I don't want to pretend to know what's going on. But what happened? What happened? Did they sell it? Did they lose some kind of license? Did they... I don't know. The deal is 50-50. Oh, the deal is 50-50. Interesting. Interesting. All right, Damon, I'm gonna have to look into this. I'll do a little Google search when I'm laying in bed right before I fall asleep. Oh, I heard the Wilhelm scream. I like that. It's a rare thing, but when it happens, it's nice. But Damon, I appreciate the hell out of that super chat and channel support this afternoon, or this evening. And I'm intrigued. I just want to know the whys and the hows of that situation, and if it is that big of a deal. I'm curious. I'm curious.
Hostiles are taking a command post.
Golly. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and channel support once again, man. I greatly appreciate that. Let me take a quick sip. There we go. I suck so bad with heroes and villains. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and channel support once again, man. Disney had 5% for Spider-Man movies. Really? I believe you, but that... There has to be more to it than that. No? That's crazy. I mean, I believe you. You obviously know more about it than I do. That's fucking crazy. They wanted 50-50. Negotiations are still happening. So, alright. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this, Sully, just because... yeah, I don't... Oh, is that... Oh, that's K2. I should have given K2, Mall. Disney got 5% of box office, but they had the toy sales. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of shit that goes into all those deals, right? A lot of little penny pinching negotiations and people trying to screw people out of money. Not necessarily screw people out of money, but get the biggest, you know, claim of the pot for the most risk or the most time and money put into the projects. And again, I don't know anything about this current situation, so I can't speak out of turn and pretend like I know the ins and outs of Hollywood like some folks do on the YouTube. Let me take down this real quick. Can I? Can I take this down? Oh, can I destroy this thing? Oh, let's get some. Let's destroy this guy. Was he even close to death? No, not even close. Hold on one sec, Sully. And Grant. Oh, what am I doing with that? Why am I doing that? That was stupid. Nice. But Sully, I appreciate that, man. I'm definitely, after the stream, I'm definitely gonna, when I'm laying in bed going to sleep, I'm definitely gonna read up on this and figure out what's going on, the ins and outs of it, why it's a huge deal, and if it's even a factual thing, because is it an official statement? Or is it on one of those websites? Oh shit. Once again, that guy comes back. Same dude. Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that once again, man. I've never actually, wait, I can't speak tonight. I've actually never played either of the new Battlefront games. This new update announcement convinced me to try it. Should I just get Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 1 2? No, just get Battlefront 1. No, do not listen to me. Just get Battlefront 2. There's no reason to get Battlefront 1. It is a solely single-player experience, or a multiplayer experience. You know, it doesn't have nearly the amount of content that this game has. If you're wanting a Star Wars Battlefront game, this is the one you need to get. Battlefront 2. Since it released, Grant, since it released, there has been so much added to the game, which you would probably like. A lot of Clone Wars era stuff, good amount of prequel era stuff, heroes and villains. They've improved on the game so much, the mechanics, the maps, they've added new modes. So, I would just get Battlefront 2. Battlefront 1 was fun. It was a simple arcadey game. You know, I didn't really get into it. I played a lot of it, don't get me wrong, but I played pretty much one mode in it that I really got a kick out of. Battlefront 2 is the only one that you need to get. And it's always on sale. Like, I made a video a couple months ago. When I made the video, it was on sale for like $5. But then the next day it went up to like 30. So it's always on sale. There's, you know, if you were hesitant before when the game first released, just know that 2 years later, almost 2 years later, it's not the same game. It's not the same Battlefront. It's got so much more content. It's got just layers and layers of updates constantly, and more coming with every month. It's like they announce something new, and they've done a really fantastic job keeping the pace up, you know. So yeah, I'm curious, Grant. That's kind of surprising to me. I would pick it up. There's no reason not to. It's, you know, it's a cheap game and it's fun as all hell. Single player game for me, the single player campaign rather left a lot to be desired. I didn't really get that big of a kick out of it. It was okay, but the multiplayer is there's a lot of fun modes, extremely competitive, fast paced. It's great. It's great. But yeah, definitely pick it up. And when you do, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'm always interested to hear people that were kind of holding out or not really tempted to get the game, pick it up and see what they think. And I'm curious if they regret not playing it for all those years. Or 2 years, rather. Maybe not, though, because, you know, it's a different game and it's more updated and polished, and it's got a bigger player base than ever now, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah. Where is that guy? There we go. Oh, yikes. Damn it. Everybody's in combat. There we go. On you, K2. Oh, Grant, sorry about that. Grant, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that once again. The notification blended in with the sound effects of the game because I'm a big dumb idiot and I haven't changed that yet. But Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Also to your question yesterday about Arlo and Woody relation. The answer is technically yes. Eventually. But you get... It took me a second to realize what you're talking about. Woody Guthrie. Hell yeah. Woody Guthrie. I got a This Machine Kills Fascists sticker on my bike. I did have one on my kayak, but it got so sun-bleached. If you scroll through my Instagram long enough, you'll find a picture of me riding a bike with a sticker that says "This Machine Kills Fascists." Woody Guthrie, hell yeah! This land was made for you and me. Die, fascists! Love it. But what do you mean by eventually? You gonna marry into the family? You gonna marry another Guthrie? With relations to Woody?
We've got a new ally.
I'm curious what you mean by that. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat, so don't feel free. Don't feel like you need to super chat to respond to me. I don't want to seem like I'm doing that. But I'm very. The answer is technically yes. Eventually. So technically yes, you are related. Eventually. I'm trying to dissect that. And for anybody that's curious, we were talking about... I asked him just randomly if he was related to Woody Guthrie. Because I'm a Woody Guthrie fan. And it was just kind of a random question. I was half joking, but I'm very, very curious if he actually is now. Kind of neat. Woody Guthrie, old country singer from, 30s and 40s. Probably recognize some of his tunes. This Machine Kills Planets. There you go. This game should be played in third person, dude. Nah, it's a first person shooter to me. I would rather feel like I'm in a battle. First person. Enveloped in the game. In the game. In the fight. Rather than feeling like I'm holding an action figure out in front of my face. FPS. All the way. If I could host my own server. I would turn off third-person capabilities. Just gonna say that. If I ever have the ability to host my own server, I might end up turning off... It went from absolutely to it might. I might end up turning off third person if I could ever host my own server. First person or nothing. I want that immersion, man. I want that immersion.
The target was successfully defended from the clone.
Excellent. Now, return to your mission. The transport's waiting.
Alright, guys. I'm going to hop onto Lightspeed Lounge for about 12 minutes. Hang out with you guys. As the tweet said. I'm getting kind of a crazy sore throat. What is going on? There we go. Let me know if the music is a little too loud. I can turn it down for you. So yeah, that was fun. Need to do that more often. Do longer capital supremacy matches. Hang out. Shoot the shit. Hell yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Let me see. Did Grant... There we go. Do you think Yoda would enjoy a breakfast in bed? Yes. Who wouldn't? Do you ever play Battlefront 2015, Chairface? Not since this game came out, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't mind going back and doing a little, can you even call it a nostalgia stream? It's been 4 years. Wait, what? Matrix 4 is trending in the United States. Matrix 4 is in the works, and Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, Lana Wachowski are involved. Neo and Trinity are back. Jesus Christ, Grant. That's, oh my God. Dude, thank you so much for... That's insane. That's insane. Way too generous this evening. Way too generous this month. I don't even know what to say. I put my foot in my mouth. That's fucking crazy. Grant, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. I don't even know what to say. Dude. Let me take a quick sip of water while I recompose. But yeah, man, thank you so much. I just know whatever gobbledygook comes out of my mouth, deep down, I appreciate it on a deep visceral level. Thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that. And Grant says, no need to super chat my ass. It's true. It's true. What I mean is that it's a long way back. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I was thinking eventually future context. Future context. Not eventually in terms of going backwards. Eventually you get there. I completely see what you mean now. What I mean is that it's a long way back in the family tree. Not really notable. My uncle thought it was neat. Also have relatives that fought on the right side of the Civil and Revolutionary Wars. Interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, you could say you're related to Guthrie. Woody Guthrie? That's crazy. I mean, I'm curious how often that happens, Grant, when somebody has the same last name, how often they are related, or... I mean, obviously it would be more... Would it be more likely? Yeah, I think it would be more likely, right? But last names have changed so much over the years, and especially with immigrants coming to the nation, and often their names kind of morph from their homelands to some kind of, I guess, English vernacular. You know what I mean? That's interesting. That's interesting. That is neat. Your uncle's right. That is neat. I'm trying to think. I don't have anybody notable in my family tree. I did one of those ancestry things, which was really cool. I don't know if you guys have ever done those. You probably have, Grant, or maybe your uncle probably has, but you can see like cousins upon cousins, like 30 cousin removed in your tree, and it'll show you relatives from, like, I have relatives from Norway. It shows you people that you are barely related to. It's incredible. So I wonder if that would show up, like relatives of Woody Guthrie would show up on Ancestry, and people might talk about being related to Woody Guthrie. Does that make sense? This is like 2 streams in a row where I've talked about Woody Guthrie for 10 minutes. But yeah, Grant, dude, thank you so much once again, man. And talking about the ancestry tests, I think everybody, I don't know, I'm talking about that. You're not talking about that, but it kind of spawned to that. It's fun. I think everybody, it's interesting. It's interesting. And, you know, some people are a little hesitant to do it. And my dad's in that kind of hesitation. And I understand it. I can see it's the birth of a science fiction, like, post-apocalyptic fascist movie, right? Where I'm not saying I believe this whatsoever, but I get it. I get why people would be a little freaked out by it. having a database of everybody's DNA. But, you know, if somebody wants your DNA, they can get your DNA. They can follow you on the fucking bus and get a strand of your hair. But it's neat. It's neat. It's pretty neat. Nothing too exciting in mine. It was all pretty predictable. I'm like 30% Irish. Like 50% English and Norwegian. Just kind of all over the place there, you know. Not too exciting. Mostly what I was expecting. But yeah. But I appreciate the shit out of that once again, Grant. Thank you so much, man. If it's the Lightspeed Lounge, then why are we in a car? Dude, you're in my Subaru Crosstrek. You're in my Subaru Crosstrek. In my Subaru Crosstrek. Going the speed of light, going towards the Andromeda Galaxy. What's up, Matt? I did an ancestry thing, being from Mississippi, tons of racist Klan members. Seriously? Confederate Freemasons. My dad's the first non-racist in the family tree. I'll keep that streak alive. There you go. That's crazy. I don't have that in my family. Most of my family comes from Michigan and Ohio. My dad's parents were first generation. They came from Norway and the UK, and his dad was kind of around London. But yeah, I don't have any of that in my family. None of that. Nobody in my family is like that whatsoever. You know. Is the entire chat in the back of your space car? Augusto, I love that. I love that. I should change the overlay to where every like 10-15 minutes I turn around and just turn my head backwards and look, and then look back. I should have done that. Oh, I should have done that. It's kind of too late now. I'd have to completely redo the entire interior of the overlay, but I'd have to go out and take another video in the car, but it's a cool idea. I could make something poke out from the side or like through the window, or what could I do? I don't know. Something silly like that. How's the summer in Florida? Fucking hot, Jeff. But, I mean, I'd say you get used to it, but, I mean, it's just insane. It's, it makes it kind of bump, you know, I have a 17-month-old daughter. Wait, she just... Yeah. 17. I'm all turned around. 17 months. And it kind of sucks because at around noon it's like 95 degrees and you step outside and it's so goddamn hot. It's too hot for her. I love going to the zoo. We have a zoo pass and I take her at 9 in the morning and we're there and I stay till noon. And by that time it's just so hot and there's not really much places to escape there. Yeah, there's a lot of shade, but it doesn't matter. It's just too goddamn hot, you know. But it is nice having the beach and being able to go kayak. But it is hot. Especially, I didn't mind it before I had a kid, but now that I have a kid, I just realized that there's so much outside stuff that I want to do. And in the heat of the summer, in the dead center of the summer, it's just kind of miserable. Miserable. Yeah. But, alright guys, I'm gonna jet. I'm gonna hop on a little Discord for a few minutes, and then, talk to some mods, and then I'm gonna try to edit some Clone Wars audio, because I recorded some audio today, and then I'm gonna try to finish that video up tomorrow morning at 4:30 in the morning. That is my goal for the next 24 hours. And my lip is bleeding. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I might end up doing a Minecraft hour-long building stream tomorrow. Depending on how comfortable I feel in that, it might be just me fucking around in it and everybody laughing at me, which is fine too. But I'd like to have a little sense of how the game plays, you know. So maybe tonight, the guys will tell me what I need to know. Don't know if I'm gonna hop on the game right now. But I want to hear them out, what they have to say, and then tomorrow during the day I might play Minecraft for like 20 minutes and just feel, you know, feel it out. Wait, he plays Minecraft and streams it. I've only played it once. Really, only once, and it was on a stream, what, like a couple weeks ago? Some of the guys in the Discord server, the mods, they created a Hello Greedo Hello Greedo Minecraft server, and it is insane. So join the Discord server. You probably get access to it, or at least see some screenshots. And I've never attempted to build anything. I don't even know how the mechanics work, but I definitely want to give it a shot. and see if that's something I would enjoy, you know. But I haven't played survival yet, King. I've only played creative. I don't know if I'd want to play survival. I just want to kind of mess around, you know. If I want some survival, I'd go to Rust or any million other survival build games. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to jump in and get a feel for the building. But all right, guys, let me run down the list. Grant Guthrie, Mr. Woody Guthrie's great Guthrie. I greatly appreciate the support. Not only tonight, man, but this entire month. It's too much. It's humbling. And dude, just once again, thank you so much, man. And Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well. I will be on within the next 10 minutes or so. Damon P. Aquadio, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Goyen, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Caleb Kemp, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Josh Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat and channel support as well. All right, guys. As always, I'll catch you on the flip side. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. Cool? Cool. All right. Have fun. Be nice. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And I'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.